Welcome back. I know I never posted for a couple of days, and so I might be bombarding you guys with videos, but I'm currently in the recording process of a lot of them. Welcome back to my bed. Welcome back to our bed. Welcome back to my babies. They are all snuggling next to me, and that one's Mufasa, the one that's fast asleep. Look at his cute little face. He's adorable. That one's Paisley, the one that's currently licking her tail to make sure she's all nice and clean because she is the prettiest of the princesses around. Alright, let's get back into this horrible hentai of a video game that is filled with a bunch of awkward-ass situations that I've probably been in my life, but choose to not remember it due to PTSD. So, let's do this. And we are back in Mr. Slave's stepbrother's room, I guess. There's so many dudes that just shove hamsters up their ass, but the only one that I can think of is Mr. Slave. This dude, this handsome devil, is me. Let's go snooping on someone else's private life. Okay.
Creepy. Must be an Edison. She might get the wrong idea. Excuse me.
What is it? I'm rather... Say, aren't you Bernard Bernoulli?
Yes, that's right.
I knew it! You broke into our mansion a few years ago to save your little friend. What did you come for this time?
I'm trying to keep a tentacle from conquering the world.
Really? How nice.
This is quite an array of gadgetry you have here.
Yes, it's the best surveillance system in the state.
She watches me when I sleep. I see that face constantly. It haunts my wet dreams.
Do you think I could play with these a bit?
Absolutely not.
He's talking about the keyboard.
Is that a Plexus 7000 VCR?
It sure is. It's got a dual-tape speed motor with cobalt casing. Don't touch it.
Are those xenophobe crystal matrix monitors?
They sure are. They're so clear you can see the fleas on the bedroom walls. Don't touch.
You haven't seen any plans for a super battery around, have you?
Super battery, huh? Fred might have something like that.
How's Dr. Fred doing?
Well, he's still upset about the family financial situation, seeing that it's his fault and all. But he seems a lot better now that he stopped sleepwalking.
Well, enough about Dr. Fred.
Shall we talk about me?
Yes, please. Yes.
I was just admiring your statue.
Thank you. It's been in the Edison family since colonial times. One of Fred's ancestors carved it.
I'll let you get back to what you were doing.
Come back any time, you big hunk.
Okay. So the tentacle in the direction. Dope. shouldn't be up here.
It's not exactly the Ritz. I wouldn't want to strain myself.
Oh, okay.
Wow, a pulley! By using a combination of flexible materials and a wheel, one may gain mechanical advantage by changing the direction of motion and the applied force. I'd rather not. What on earth am I going to do with a flagpole? Sounds like fun, but I've got work to do. I can't, it's stuck.
Is there really just nothing else for me to do up here right now? It's a little bogus. I was really hoping to get another hamster out of this. I never talked to a hamster. Okay, so it was that quick.
Hello, little computer. I respect you, even though you've only got 64K of memory.
64K. Minigame within a game. I fucking love them.
Jeepers!
Oh. Let's start it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Oh, wow. Well, I'm impressed. I ain't gonna do that. It's too much time. It was like palm. Yeah. Well, we got a hamster. Gotta go someplace private now. Just gotta. Is there anything in the machine of candy?
Except for those beef squigglies, I got everything I want out of there.
Yeah,
That buzzing fluorescent light makes the beef jerky look especially attractive.
you were just amazing. Don't ever let anybody tell you your style is out of style, because it's not.
I think it's designed to run with something, more like a small rodent.
Look at this little fucker.
Woo! Look at him go! I think it's designed to run with something, more like a small rodent. There, it's off. But it's too late now. It's Dr. Fred's design for a super battery. It's capable of storing up to 1 gigavolt with a charging time of only 0.01. It's Dr. Fred's design for a super battery. It's capable of storing up to 1 gigavolt with a charging... I've got the plans.
Quick, we have to flush them to Hoagie.
How did you get over there?
My ingenious super battery design, please.
We gonna do it again.
You really flushed them.
Yes.
Down the toilet.
No, through time. Using the highly sophisticated time flux hydraulic vortex chamber I've installed in each chronogen, you can flush small inanimate objects to each other through time.
Dumbass.
Flush small inanimate objects to each other through time.
Hello? Dr. Fred, can you hear me? Drat.
Did you hear something?
No, let's see if what's-his-name catches on.
Yes.
Oh, great. I'm stuck in colonial times, tentacles are taking over the world, and now the toilet's backing up.
Hoagie, come over here. It's your old pal, Dr. Fred.
Dr. Fred, how'd you get in there?
I want you to pick up those plans you see in the chronogen, Hoagie. Bring them to Red Edison. He's my great-great-great-great-great-great-great-grandfather. He'll know what to do.
You need the plans to make a super battery so you can plug in your chronogen.
Okay, if you say so, Bernard.
Good boy. Does he have any experience with electronics?
Well, I once saw him take 3,000 volts directly through his head without batting an eye.
Didn't he pass out?
Well, he was already passed out when it happened.
Time for me to save the world, I guess.
Cool. Use can opener. Use can opener on patent application. Another outhouse.
Huh. This door appears to be locked.
How is an outhouse locked?
I don't wanna.
I don't wanna.
I can't reach it.
God, you're perfect.
Making it dirtier won't help.
Yeah, it will, bro. Yeah, it will. Well, hello, Mommy.
What's up? Don't feel like talking, huh? Vow of silence or something, probably, right? Well, that's cool.
About chastity.
Great hat, man. Know where I could get one? Do they come in a variety of designer colors? I'd really go for a paisley print.
Paisley, that's you.
I don't suppose you'd consider parting with yours, would you?
That's you.
Well, let me know if you change your mind. Later, dude.
Later, dude.
Yo,
Hello?
what's up? You cold?
Cold? I'm freezing.
Why don't you have some hot coffee?
Oh, I can't stand coffee. It makes me irritable and want to bang my head against the walls.
Just makes me fart.
You say that as though it was a bad thing.
Do you have any idea how much it costs to fix a wall these days? It's a racket.
Like toe patties.
Still cold, huh?
What clued you in? The shivering, the knocking knees, the deathly pallor, or the chattering teeth?
That handsome mug. Got a motor, dude.
Why don't you build a fire?
Well, I keep asking Jefferson to build a fire, but he won't. Says he needs the log for posterity and won't part with it.
Is it shoved up his ass? It's shoved up his ass. Why'd I ask that?
He's going to give the log to starving children?
I don't get any respect around here. Why, I bet if George I spent the winter in Valley Forge, Washington was cold, we'd get some heat in here.
How come you sign your name so big?
Astigmatism.
Oh, jeez.
You mean you have like a childhood complex?
All right, the truth is that a friend once told me that women go crazy over guys with a big signature.
Coming from John Hancock.
Well, I gotta go, dude.
Yeah, that John Hancock.
Hey, keep your hands off that.
Stolen from the desk of George Washington.
Hey, keep your hands off that. Hey, keep your hands off that. Hey, keep your hands off that. Hey, keep your hands off that.
Excuse me. Yes?
Gosh. Whoa, bro, you're like George Washington.
Whoa,
homie.
you're like George Washington. Very much like him, according to my wife, Mrs. Washington.
According to Wikipedia.
My name's Hoagie. Like the sandwich? How quaint. Is it true about you and the cherry tree? Oh, yes, it's quite true. Why, I've cut down acres of cherry trees in my day. I bet you've lost it. You couldn't cut down a tree to save your grandmother. Lost it, have
Fighting
I?
words,
Why,
bro.
I'd show you a thing or two if there were a cherry tree nearby. But as you can see, there isn't. I only cut down cherry trees. Family tradition, you understand.
That's
Cherries only.
racist.
There's nothing out there but
Racist
cedar and
to
kumquats.
trees, homie. Tell me you don't want to kumquat.
Cool view of the outhouses. Hey, tall, dark, and spiffy. My name's Hoagie.
Hey,
Well,
tall,
now,
dark,
wait.
and spiffy.
I am, of course, Thomas Jefferson, noted scholar, musician, horseman, student of the sciences,
Fucking
member of the
Thomas.
bar.
Oh, sure, I've heard of you, dude. What's in the can, Tommy?
Thomas. My name is Thomas, and this, my chubby friend, is a time capsule filled with remembrances of our time to be revealed 400
Was
years
that a
hence.
fat joke?
So, how's the time capsule going?
I'm sorry to say that except for my log, we haven't got a thing.
Has anyone ever told you you're a very snappy dresser?
Why, yes. I studied at Virginia Coated Technical, where I majored in color theory. I was captain of the varsity cravat team.
Those are impressive credentials, Tom.
Thomas.
Could you start a fire, please?
I'd love to oblige you, young man, but I can't. This is the only log, and I'm saving it for posterity.
How can you let Hancock suffer like that?
A real man is warmed by the fires of his spirit. You should listen to Washington relate his experiences at Valley Forge and take heed.
Dude, I loved your work on the Declaration of Independence.
Ah, thank you. What was your favorite part?
I like those S's that look like F's. Those G's that look like F's.
I like those S's that look like
No
F's.
S's.
I
I got really
see.
bad eyesight. Whoops.
Later, brah.
Later,
What?
bruh.
What's going to happen later?
Bruh.
The Constitutional Convention invites your comments, critiques, amendments to the Constitution. It's padlocked.
Smoke detector.
It's a little cage with a canary in it, perched above a little...
Spaghetti.
I don't wanna.
I don't wanna. I love that fucking tone of voice. So nonchalant. Love it.
I don't wanna.
Well, you know, bro. Neither do I.
What's up? I have something for Red Edison. Do you know where I can find him? Great hat, man.
Oh, we have already been here.
Later, dude.
We have already talked about his fan-fucking-tastic looking hat. Oh. This is the fucking...
It's closed.
Open it. God, I'm surprised he fits.
Hey,
What is it?
I think I'll be moseying along now.
Well, don't mosey over anything breakable on your way out.
Totally will, bro.
Hey,
What is it this time?
Sup, sexy.
you look kind of familiar.
I think I saw
Of
you
course I
on
do. I'm Red Edison, the inventor, not to mention owner of this inn. Perhaps you've seen my picture in some important scientific journal. Then again, maybe not.
Do you know Ben Franklin?
Franklin? I would never associate with that overstuffed goofball. He has the
That
stupidest
utter
idea
pimp.
about glasses with one red lens and one blue one.
What are you doing?
I'm inventing, you simpleton. What's it look like I'm doing?
Fucking jackass!
I know an inventor who looks a bit like you.
Well, it's not one of my sons, that's for sure. It appears that I, Red Edison, foremost genius of my day, am to be the last in a long line of gifted inventors. My nearly indistinguishable sons have decided that they want to be artists. I think it was Jed's idea. Or is it Ned? Ah, well, the left-handed one at any rate. Must be some sort of bad blood on their mother's side.
What are you inventing?
It's a piece of paper that will stick to things by itself. Rather
Called
ingenious,
duct
if I
tape.
must say so myself.
What are you inventing?
It's a piece of paper.
Well, see you later.
You might if you cut that hair a bit shorter.
Fuck no, bro.
It's covered with plans and junk.
Whatever that is, bring it here. Super battery, eh? Brilliant design. Sometimes I amaze myself. Now all I need is oil, vinegar, and some gold.
Hands. Why did I say that? Alright, we are about to hit the 30-minute mark. I know we ran a little long again today, but this game is just one of those very, very, very slow games. But I hope that you like my new twin brother. Jesus, that front profile is just something to adore. Alright, love you guys. Hope you guys had a great time. I know I did. I'm probably going to try to finish this game along the way of doing a bunch of other games. So, if you don't see more of this, I'm most likely doing Five Nights at Freddy's, something that's going to torture me for your amusement, or doing some other video game that's just so goddamn good, it makes me want to stare away from it. I love him. I love him. And I love you guys. Have a great day, everyone.